Is there anything you could have told 25-year-old Nils to faster get to this realization? Because I feel like you found peace now in a very healthy way. Is there something you wish you could have told your previous version of yourself to get here faster?
Yeah, I would I would have encouraged him to follow his curiosity even more. Like really just like don't hold back from your own curiosity in any way. My 20 something old self was really following his curiosity quite a lot. Um, but then also being quite limited by the cultural norms, like the field that I was in. But that's like it's tricky to break out of because it's so strong. You see it everywhere. It's not just like the culture you brought up in where you happen to live. Like I know you and I actually grew up very, very close.
Yeah.
There's an age gap, but like geographically, ridiculously close in terms of
Talks of hundreds of meters here.
yeah, it's like ridiculously close. So just like same place but different times. But that in itself is a cultural field, and any organization is one too. Any nation is one, and they are. I look at everything as energetic fields or uh, electromagnetic fields, if you will. But if you have a group of people connected to something called a company, then that is a fairly large field. If it's like, let's say 500 people, it's much bigger than one person. So what happens is when you enter a field like that, you're entering a culture. There are norms, there are ways to communicate, there's language, there might be ways of dressing or showing up or acting or like valuing things, or different hobbies are more popular than others. But at the same time, it's just different vibrations. It's just the different frequencies in the universe. And when you, as a small field, enter a big field, and initially you can kind of hold the field that you had moving in. But after a while, the vibration of the bigger field is just stronger than you. So you will eventually become like that field. Now you see that in everywhere, right? It's like a person can feel completely different when they're at work and at home. And you see it in abusive relationships, for instance. Like after a while, you're just so connected to this vibration that you can't get out of it. There's so many
Yeah.
examples of that. So it's
Yeah. Yeah, another example is like when you're a new grad from university and you're full with experience or like full with energy and you just want to take on the world, and then you go to like a big company and then it just drags you down because big
you
companies
give
move
up.
slow. I am very biased here as as someone who's in all of the startup things. But yeah, this really resonates with me. Like I think one of the main reasons why I'm doing what I'm doing a company is to have the freedom to set the culture is how I would describe it, but like set the vibrations maybe in your language, and specifically this like follow curiosity is like the thing that I've been really wanting to do for like my entire life. And I think now me and Axel is working together and we have found that this is the thing that drives us both. And I think that's just like a wonderful thing to have, that a company is driven by follow curiosity. And I think that leads with results as well. Even though it sounds like maybe you should like optimize shareholder value. That's what a company should do. But I think like if you follow curiosity, like the downstream effects are you're happy, you do more, and then results will follow. But like the process of uh, follow curiosity really, really, really important. And I hope to people that join us like will appreciate that and maybe not be dragged down as they would in a big company. That's my pitch for if anyone is listening and wants to join us.
That is a good pitch, because it's also that to me is the way in to collective intelligence, collective intuition, emergence, if you will, which is the only way, once again, to navigate the world that we're in, if you ask me.